What's good, everybody? My name is Gentleman Jug.
And I'm Son.
And welcome back to another Gentleman Juggcast. This is episode 67. How you doing today, boy?
You know, it's okay.
Okay. You threw me off my game a little bit. Anyways,
I've been doing that the last couple episodes.
Yeah, check us out on YouTube, Instagram, Twitter, like, subscribe, hit the bell icon, do all the things all the other YouTubers tell you to do. Check us out on YouTube. Check us out on the Gentleman Juggcast. If this is your first time hearing us, we got a movie to talk about today, boy.
Yeah.
Tell me what that movie is.
I believe it's The Amazing Spider-Man.
The Amazing Spider-Man.
It's a good movie.
Look,
or is it?
what I can tell you about this movie is that it's a movie.
Yeah, I mean, I'll just say, Sony, it's not Morbius.
It's not Morbius, and I'll give you that.
It's not Morbin time here.
It's not Morbin time. It's not Fan 4 Stick. You haven't seen that yet, but it's not any of the other crappy stuff. Look, this movie was supposed to keep Sony with the rights to Spider-Man, because the second they stop making Spider-Man movies, those rights are going to go to Disney.
Man, it's not no Kraven the Hunter either.
Well, we haven't seen that yet, but I already feel like it's going to suck.
I mean, I'm pretty excited for that one. I want to see Kraven hunt some poachers.
You know what? You just changed my mind, boy. I am excited to see Kraven the Hunter.
It's like, I mean, I know he's supposed to hunt people and heroes and stuff, but I want to see him hunt some poachers, man.
I want to see him get poachers in the city of New York.
Yeah, and then at the end, I want to see a crossover with Morbius, where they fight poachers together.
Oh, you are speaking my language, boy.
And we got the Vulture from Spider-Man, the MCU in there. Let's have the three of them fight poachers, like a triple team,
Oh boy, you are speaking my language.
The Vulture poacher.
Keep telling me things, boy. So, look, this movie came out in 2012. And yeah, we saw it in theaters. I remember this movie when I saw it.
Me too. Well, I remember watching it in theaters.
At the time, and I still am, I was a huge Spider-Man fan. Okay? And I still am.
I never left.
Okay? But I still like Spider-Man a whole lot. And so I was super happy that they were going to take a darker take, or what I thought would be a darker take on Spider-Man. They were going toward the Spider-Man Unlimited style or Ultimate style.
Not the cartoon.
Not the cartoon. I mean Spider-Man Ultimate,
Yeah, that cartoon was interesting.
Well, it's from the comic book Spider-Man Ultimate, which is kind of dark to me, but not really. That's what I thought this was going to be, but what I can say, like I said before, is that this movie is a movie. Cost about $230 million to make, and it got about $758 million back at the box office, so at least enough to justify a sequel.
It's Spider in time.
Spider in time.
Yeah.
Explain that to me.
Morbin time, Spider in time.
They can't all be funny. You can try that again, boy. You want to try that again?
Spooter time.
Spooter time. Well, okay, so, as you said, this movie is now part of the MCU.
Always has been.
Always will be.
I mean, I knew that when I was watching this. I'm like, of course, it came out the same year as the Avengers. Of course they're the same universe.
I mean, they're in the it is in the MCU now.
It came out the same year as Avengers. I should have been like, of course they're connected.
I mean, look, that Spider-Man, when he did get into the MCU officially in Captain America Civil War, that Spider-Man was officially in the MCU. But Sony really wanted to get that freaking, extended universe, Avenger-style universe that everybody wanted at the time. And I guess they were going to try with this one. Well, not this one, but the next one. But this one was like, we got to give an origin story because we need another origin story for Spider-Man. Spider-Man needs another origin story. Now, fortunately, this is the second time in theaters that we got one. But we already knew what his story was, right?
Yeah, but it's always good to see Uncle Ben again.
My favorite part is when he got shot. But
okay.
He just walked up on the dude and he murked him. He blasted him right in the fucking chest and said, sleep. That's what he did. And he just, he put Uncle Ben out to pasture. So, look.
Yeah, I guess he won't be on any Ben's Rice covers.
No. So take me into this movie, boy.
Well, obviously we have our beginning, opening credits. Ooh, Spider-Man, webs, and then something about being in a house, and then I don't know. His father's like, "We got to get out of here, Peter."
It's young Peter Parker.
It's like, "Father."
Young Peter Parker is playing hide and seek with his parents, I guess. I mean, nobody ever says that, they're playing hide and seek, but he is playing hide and seek, right?
I know, he stumbled across something, and his dad's like, "Oh, no."
Yeah, he walks into his dad's office, and his dad's office has been broken into, I guess.
I mean, yeah, the door's not open, but it's like a little hole for like a mouse to fit through, so I don't know.
Like somebody threw a rock in the window?
Oh, yeah, rock.
And his dad freaks out and takes young Peter to his aunt and uncle's house before him and his mother, go off and die.
In a plane that we see next movie.
It's supposed to be a somber moment, a sad moment, and I just didn't feel that here.
I was like, oh no, it's dark. It's like, oh no.
Yeah, so... But after this goes down, we end up freaking, doing a time jump, probably 10 years into the future, where Spider-Man is, he's handsome, being played by Andrew Garfield, who's just too handsome to play Spider-Man. He's just too handsome. Okay, and he's a nerd, and he suffers through school, and I just don't feel like he's a nerd. I just feel like he's a kid who he's not... He may be very smart, but he's also cool, but he also tries to do the right thing. But not everybody in high school likes everybody else, which, is painfully obvious to you because you're still in high school. And me, who has been through high school, not everybody likes everybody. There are the popular kids, and there are the kids who are smart. And there are kids who are like Peter, who are smart, but they're cool, but they're not cool with everybody.
Well, I mean, I'm cool with everybody.
I think you think that.
Everyone likes me.
Uh-huh. So, I'm sure that you're the talk of the school, boy.
Every day.
Every single day.
I mean, I walk in, they cheer me like I'm Sami Zayn.
Okay. Anyways, so, some kid's getting his ass kicked by Flash Thompson. I don't know who that is playing Flash Thompson. I'm sure I'll put it somewhere in the video when I put this out. But this kid is being bullied by Flash, so Peter's like, "Hey, come on, Flash, stop." And then Flash beats the hell out of Peter. Kicks him in the stomach, kicks him in the face, and it's fine. It's fine.
I was like, oh, no.
That's what you were like?
Yeah.
Oh, no. Anyways, we get some exposition.
Yeah. And then, was it Peter meets Gwen exposition?
I mean, it's like he goes home. He gets a briefcase from his uncle,
Uncle Ben.
Yeah, played by Martin Short, and he looks in the briefcase and he finds some files and
his father's
glasses and all kinds of shit. And
he puts them on, and Uncle Ben just comes in. "You look just like your father."
I mean, I know that this movie is trying to build a story, but damn it, is it boring.
It's like, I just want to see more Uncle Ben because,
I mean, that's what the whole movie is on Uncle Ben's shoulders right now.
Yeah.
Okay, so to Oscorp, Peter manages to sneak in. And I guess he ruined somebody else's life, I guess. Because this guy's, first day on the job was to be there. And Peter just, took his freaking badge and...
It works.
This works. And ruined this guy's life.
Spider-Man.
Hero. There you go.
Hero.
And
then I just think it's funny that they have this tour. And just was it Gwen's there and she's like, don't like stray from the path. It's like, okay. And then immediately
He immediately strays from the path.
It's funny is that the way that he walks in, like he just walks as long as he walks in with confidence, everyone's like, yeah, he's supposed to be here.
Well, that's how it works. You can go into anything. You could probably rob a bank if you have enough confidence. I saw the movie Out of Sight. I know what I'm talking about.
I mean, even watch the guy put in the keypad. He just walks into the room. He's like, oh, okay. And
I just saw what he did, that complicated thing from 40 feet away. You know.
It's the glasses.
It must be the glasses, because I would not have been able to see that. I'm like, I just missed all of that. And he's also covering the keypad, too. So, you know, how am I supposed to see what this guy did? But Peter somehow did it.
So he walked into the room, and then like, I just typed spiders fall on him, and he's like, oh.
Yeah, apparently some spiders rained down on him. I mean, they look like freaking fake spiders, but, you know, nothing looks like it's crawling on him. Apparently one of them gets in his shirt, and when he finally comes back to meet Gwen and her group, the spider bites him in the back of the neck right in front of her. So she was there from the beginning.
It's like, ah.
I guess that's what he said, but, you know, whatever. Like I said, exposition, but it's boring.
Yeah, and then was it? I think he's on his way home in like a subway, so you know
he's just sleeping, you know, just being by himself.
And this guy just puts a bottle on.
Some guy puts a freaking beer bottle on his forehead and, you know, freaks him out. And he does this Spider-Man thing, you know.
He beats the people in the subway.
He takes a woman's, you know, top off. I mean, because he's Peter Parker. He's too handsome here. Okay, he's too handsome. He gets the ladies dripping. Okay. Anyways,
I just put he beat up 3 people in the subway before the Joker did it.
He did it before the Joker did it. Yes, he did it. Okay. It's the same awkwardness that having your powers that they always put in these movies. I saw it in Logan. I saw it in the first freaking Spider-Man. I saw it in all kinds of movies where characters get powers for the first time and things are awkward. Look, it was a funny bit the first couple times maybe, but I've had it. You don't need to do this anymore.
No, now what you need to do is you need to have Batman wake up and like throw a battering in his alarm clock. Be like, oh no, and then like he drops like a smoke bomb in his sink while he's brushing his teeth.
Whoops. Yeah, that's what he needs. So later he gets home and I guess he has the munchies, you know, but whatever. He's just eating cold meatloaf and I've never had cold meatloaf. I've barely had warm meatloaf. And meatloaf is not a thing for me. I'm just trying to, you know, you like how I sat there and gave like a couple examples and you still understood what I was talking about?
Yeah.
Okay. It is what it is. So, anyways, Peter goes to Kurt Connor's house because he met him at Oscorp, and they talk. It's more exposition.
I think they're drinking coffee or tea.
I don't care what they're drinking. It's
they talk for like a while,
like a long while, and it's boring. It's like, okay, you know, let's
and then he's like, "Come sit on my couch, man."
Come. He like pats the seat. Don't you have a seat right here?
And then Peter like writes down a formula. He's like, here. It's like, oh, okay. Why don't you come to my tower tomorrow?
Come to my tower tomorrow.
I mean, I'm saying.
I want to see you.
It's the same Coulson stuff, you know.
It's Coulson all over again. You know, he's like,
he's being a Coulson.
Yeah, and mind you, Peter Parker here is a minor.
I mean, and then he's like, you know, me and your father were friends.
We were good friends. You know, like how good friends are where they do work together. Would you like to do work together, Peter?
And he's like, your glasses, you look just like him.
You look like your father. We worked together. We worked very closely together. I like to work together with you, Peter. You know? Anyways, okay.
You got really into character though.
I'm trying to not do that because I get too far and I don't know if I'm going to be able to come out of it. You know? So, anyways, later, handsome Peter, he
just bullies Flash.
He bullies Flash at school. You know, he just
bullies him.
plays basketball with him, and then he dunks on him, and it's like, look, you couldn't do it the day before. How do people not know that this clown is Spider-Man?
I mean, he's just, he just dunked.
He jumped and put his whole body freaking horizontal.
And he broke the court. Like, he broke the backcourt. Like, it shattered.
Yeah, he broke the backboard. And it's like, how does nobody know that you just did that? Like, you freaking hurt Flash, which, nobody cares. But then you freaking jumped and turned your body like 10 feet up, vertical, and then turned it horizontal to dunk on a goal to break it. And nobody says nothing?
I mean, it's just normal for him, probably. I mean, he hasn't done it before, but I'm sure it's probably, he just works out, or he's flexible,
like the day before when he got his ass whooped by the Flash, no big deal. But here, yeah, we got it.
He's been taking PE lately.
He's been taking PE. Yeah, so, I mean, look, Peter Parker then freaking gets in touch with Gwen Stacy, and I guess their relationship is starting to blossom. Sure, why not?
I gotta say one thing. In this scene where he talks to her, like, Ben shows like, he's got you on his computer,
he's just watching you. And Peter's not even thinking about freaking Connors. He's thinking about Gwen, which, of course, they're very beautiful people. So, and they both seem to have chemistry, and I think they were dating for real at the time.
I forgot how Peter actually talked in this movie.
Hey, I don't like it.
It's just, I forgot how he did, and I was like, wait, that's how he talks in this movie? Like,
it feels like he's trying to freaking flirt with every person, including his aunt and uncle.
Yeah, it's like he's talking to them. He's nervous around them too. He's like, well, I guess I'll get the thing from the water if you want me to get from the water.
He was doing the Lex Luthor thing before Lex Luthor was doing it.
He's doing like the He's like
I mean, he wasn't like surprisingly shouting, but he was like doing like the stuttering with, like making noises and movements and shit like that.
Yeah, but spiders don't come from the ground beneath us; they come from the sky.
He's also very handsome, so therefore the girls are just like, "Oh, you making me drip," But, anyways, so we're on to training with Peter Parker, who is training his ass with a skateboard and swinging from chains in a warehouse building.
Like Parker's playing like Tony Stark Pro Skater.
I don't even like the music that they were playing for this. I was just like, what is going on? I'm not even going to put it in here. I probably get copyright stricken or whatever.
Yeah, just blast some Fortnite music.
I'm not blasting that either, Maybe I'll play something timely or whatever. I don't know. Anywho.
You can put Bray Wyatt's song in there.
Yeah, right. So, Peter hangs out with Kurt when he should be going home with Aunt May. I mean, story of his life. And he loses track of time and gets in trouble when he goes home, right?
Yeah. He's like, you should have been picking up your aunt, said Uncle Ben. And, Uncle Ben's pretty important, so.
I mean, the whole movie's on his back.
Like, so far, he's been, like, the only one who's doing stuff,
He's been doing a lot of stuff. He's been, taking care of Aunt May and taking care of Peter and paying all the bills and making sure that she gets home from wherever the hell she goes every day.
I mean, he's the one who gave Peter that bag so he could find his glasses and even start the plot.
I know, and then he goes out and he freaking gets murked by some guy. This guy robs the store and Peter lets it happen. It's a different take, but we've seen this before.
Well, for me, I don't know why, but I like Uncle Ben, but every time they do his death scene, for some reason I want to laugh.
Why?
It's just the way that Peter always lets the guy go. He's like, oh yeah, no.
Well, it's supposed to be a harrowing tale that, do something now before something worse comes to bite you up the ass.
I kind of like it more than like the Batman's parents' death, because it's like because he lets the guy go when he could have stopped him. I don't know. It's like darker.
Yeah, it's a story. That's what makes it popular, because he could have done something. Now he does stuff because he could have done something and he didn't, and somebody important died.
Yeah,
that's what this is all about, and you just laugh at it.
That's not what I meant. It's different. It's different.
Whatever. Uncle Ben dies. You feel the feels you're supposed to feel,
I mean, one thing I will say, though, is that I think in the other one, like, he screams when he gets shot. He's like, ah! But, like, in this one, like, when he gets shot, he's like, he just...
Wait, what? When did Uncle Ben scream?
in the like the first Spider-Man.
Wasn't he? He was just shot. He wasn't. He didn't scream.
Oh, okay. Well, I mean, he didn't get last words in this one though.
He went in the last one. He went, Peter.
The only time he says the line. But in this one, like, he gets shot and like he's like, "Oh no, Uncle Ben," and like there's just nothing. He says nothing. He's dead on the spot.
Well, I mean, look. I mean, it's instant.
Yeah.
Okay, it happens. It's a terrible thing to watch happen.
Like this time, I mean, he did get to say his. Well, he didn't really say the line, but he said it like the day before he died. Something about responsibility.
Yeah, you know, we hung out on his death for a while.
Well, he's an important character in the movie.
The whole movie rests on his back.
I was like, he died? Why him?
I mean, I guess they felt the movie didn't rest on his back anymore. You know, but I believe in you, Uncle Ben. Anyways, Peter begins to hunt down the killer, and he also learns how to parkour and fight. And on one particular time of him doing this, he falls through the ceiling of, I guess, a wrestling ring.
Yeah, I was like, from the top rope.
Like, he completely fell from the top rope, and the guy's like, I've seen your face, I'm coming to get you. And
he doesn't come get him.
He doesn't, as far as I know. I mean, wouldn't it be great if in Amazing Spider-Man 3, this guy's like, I remember you. Anyways.
But yeah, then he's like a picture of like a wrestler's mask, and he's like, oh.
He's like, it's so simple, a wrestler's mask. And then he ends up making it at home, and look, he continues to go do more parkouring.
And he's like slowly building up a suit.
Yeah, making his web shooters, things like that, and more exposition, and you know, he continues to freaking hunt and not tell any jokes. So, see, we make it seem like this movie is funny right now because we're sitting here just, you know, clowning on it, but I mean, this hardly has been any jokes at all.
So far, we're like 48 minutes in, no Spider-Man.
Yeah. No Spider-Man.
I'm starting to be like, well, you know, is this really an MCU movie? I thought these are supposed to be funny.
Like, right away. It's a different take, and it's fine, but I just don't think it needs to be dark. Spider-Man's a lighthearted character. Bad shit happens to him, but he's still a lighthearted character.
It's supposed to be, like, jokes, like, every 20 seconds, like the new Marvel, like, it should be like new Marvel movies, like, every 0.5 seconds I should get a joke and laugh.
I mean, this is the MCU right here, man. Okay? It's... You know, backdated MCU movie. I need a joke every few seconds.
It was like dark MCU was pretty dark in the beginning.
It was more dark in the beginning than it wasn't because Iron Man was relatively funny. But this movie should have been joke, good night. Okay?
Instead it's like, Uncle Ben.
Okay. I got real quiet after that. Look. We finally get Peter Parker in his costume, and what did you say he looks like, boy?
Well, I said he looks like a basketball.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I was like, cool. So, I mean, I get it though, because you know what he did against Flash, he
played basketball against Flash.
He dunked on him. So he's like, well, that's my biggest achievement. So let me just remember that. I can remember that moment every time when I look at myself in the mirror in this suit.
That I made him look like a clown when I played him in basketball, and I will take the basketball as my motif.
So I mean, I'd like to think that for me that he took that basketball and like he ripped it apart and then put the materials into his suit to make it so that he's wearing like a basketball that he used to beat Flash.
You know, just so he could. What if he beat up Flash as Spider-Man with a basketball? Anyway, so Spider-Man continues chasing down blonde people, and he ends up,
blonde people.
Yeah, that's what he is, because the guy who killed his uncle was blonde.
And he's always checking the wrist for the star.
Yeah, because apparently that guy has a freaking star for a tattoo. But this Spider-Man here is basically a heel, right?
Well, yeah, he's like how Spider-Man was when he had the Venom suit in the other movies that were part of the MCU.
Yeah, he's just not a heel, but he is a heel.
He just beats up people, and then the cop shows up and is like, let him go, and he's like, oh, are you talking to me? And then he starts shooting him with webs. He's like,
I just did your job for you. Like, dude, you are a heel here. What is going on?
Like, yo, Spider-Man. It's like,
So, anyways,
Uncle Ben was keeping him stable.
The whole movie was on his back, son.
When Uncle Ben's gone, everyone...
it just completely falls apart.
Yeah.
So, Connors is now being threatened by Osborn's lackey, whose name is Rotha.
Yeah.
Um,
I mean,
and I'm just not. I'm not feeling this guy. This guy seems like he should be Norman Osborn from the way he acts, but
well, the way, I mean, he just says in like some lines like, Norman Osborn's dying, so whatever you're working on, you should help him.
make it happen.
Make it happen.
So,
And he just shows him occasionally just be like, hey, Norman's dying.
so Connors is being threatened by this guy, and this forces Connors to take the serum that him and Peter made, and it ends up having him grow a hand.
Yeah, I mean,
And it
got like green skin, like he rips it off and he's like, I got fingers.
fingers. So we get more of this Gwen-Peter romance. Connor's becoming the Lizard, and then Peter tells Gwen that he is Spider-Man, and
By shooting her with a web.
hey, she's pretty attractive. So, anyways, so the Lizard is out, and he's terrorizing what is called
call him the Lizard?
Nobody's called him that, but we know who it is. He was terrorizing people on the Williamsburg Bridge in New York, and I assume he's trying to get Rotha because he is attacking that dude's limo.
Yeah, I had no idea what Rotha said here though.
I don't know what he said something. Maybe I'll put it in the video what he said because I don't know what he said either.
I have no. I just heard sound and I was like, huh.
So, but there's he's just throwing cars off of the bridge, and Spider-Man's catching him with his web. And, there's a kid in one of these vehicles, and Spider-Man saves the kid. His first heroic thing since he's put on this costume.
It's like face turn.
Yeah, face turn. He's now a face.
As funny as that, you would think that, okay, so the Lizard's throwing people off a bridge. Where'd he go?
You might be wondering where he went. And I guess he went to the sewers, but I don't know.
Oh my gosh. I mean, Spider-Man and Lizard don't fight here.
Yeah. We're almost an hour into this movie, and there's more exposition and very little Spider-Man. We got Connors having a lab in the sewers.
He was always there.
And Spider-Man goes down to find him. And the action scene is cool.
Yeah.
Right?
Like, they don't really fight. They just kind of like jump into the water and then push each other around a little bit.
I still like it. I still liked it. And after this fight is over, the Lizard finds out that Peter is Spider-Man.
He's like, because he finds the camera that he was taking pictures of him with, and he's like, Parker.
Yeah. So the next day he goes to Peter's school and attacks it.
Yeah.
And I'm like, that's exactly what a villain would do. I would go to your school and force everybody to see you as Spider-Man if I could.
I mean, he comes through the toilet.
He comes through the toilet just like regular lizards do, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All the time.
And once again, the fight is cool.
Yeah, we get the first real fight.
It's like an actual fight. It's not bad at all. I dig it.
And then we got our Stan Lee cameo, which that's the one thing I always remember for this movie is the Stan Lee cameo.
Well, they've been doing it for a long time. I think Stan Lee had that deal where he had to have a cameo in every Marvel movie until he died, and that's what happened.
So now he doesn't have one anymore.
Well, I mean, do you want him to?
Well, yeah, like pictures.
Okay.
Like what they did in Daredevil, they had like him on the back of a bus. Or in Luke Cage, he was like,
I don't think he was dead yet.
No, that was Jessica Jones. He was on the back of a bus, and then
Still don't think he was gone.
yeah, and then I know Luke Cage had him like in a bar. But I was just saying like maybe just do pictures of him, just like that.
They could do that. I wouldn't complain.
It's like, yeah, he might not be here anymore, but just like do stuff like that. Be like, oh, this is an old family friend of ours. Like, like I don't know, Captain Marvel, and then she just like holds up a picture of Stan Lee, or like, this is my old commander, or something.
Hey,
I don't know. Give him an eye patch. I don't know.
So after this fight in the school, Spider-Man discovers where the Lizard's lab is. And he also discovers the Lizard's origin story because Connors has just been screaming it into a camera, in the sewer for like forever.
He's like, I'm going to inject myself with this.
Yeah, so I guess it's the third act now, and the Lizard is coming out. His plan is to turn everybody into lizards because he thinks that's the next evolution in human evolution.
I'm like, see, Gorilla Grodd had the same plan, but he did it with gorillas.
Yeah, so the Lizard comes out of the sewers. And he just gets bodied by the police. But that doesn't matter because he starts turning people into lizards. So
terrifying. I mean, we don't really see them turn. We just see like green skin and some like green gas, but
I mean, like not like full on turn into like 9 foot tall lizards.
It's like he is.
Yeah.
Just like, oh my skin's green.
What if he would have succeeded at this plan? Then what?
Everyone's just a lizard.
Yeah, everyone's just a lizard, just now human being lizards. I was like, okay, so we can get sick some other way because I'm sure lizards have their own diseases, but now we get to keep our arms and be stronger. But then nobody's special.
So basically, he tried to become the reptilian overlord
Yeah.
that everyone keeps.
I mean, did he think that everybody was gonna freaking just follow him? You turned me into a lizard, you piece of shit.
It's like, I wanted to be a gorilla.
I know that's the wave of the future. So, anyways, Gwen goes to Oscorp and creates the antidote. The antidote, you mother Hubbard. So while Spider-Man is going there, he's taken out by the police and Gwen's dad, Captain Stacy, and
takes the mask off, and he's like, "Oh."
Yeah, and I guess the people see that he can see who Spider-Man is, even though they can't see who Spider-Man is.
I just like how there's like a giant spotlight on him when he has his mask off from the helicopter. And like no one knows who it is, but like her dad can see it, and he's like, "You don't tell anybody." Or
now imagine if he hadn't freaking, spoiler. I mean, we're gonna spoil it. We've been spoiling it this whole time. Imagine if he didn't die, right?
Yeah.
Then the whole people there would be like, "Hey, he saw who Spider-Man was. Hey, why don't you tell us who it is? It looked like you knew him."
Like, no.
No. Anyway, so
then he gets like shot and on his way out of there, Spider-Man, and he's got a swing. So all people, this guy's like watching the news, like, "Oh man, we gotta help our hero."
Yeah, because Spider-Man saved this guy's kids, and that this guy just happens to freaking be a foreman, and he's calling other freaking departments and getting.
He's like, "Let's get those cranes going.
Let's get all these cranes moved so Spider-Man can go save them." And I'm like, why does this work? You know,
and they do it.
They do it, but I'm like, this should not work. I'm thinking if I am a foreman of a company, you know, and I'm telling another guy from a foreman of a company, "Hey, just turn your crane for me just right now," and they're like, "Why?" So a Spider-Man can get from here to there. Like, first of all, I don't work for you, and second of all, who are you to tell me what to do with my company, you piece of shit?
Third of all, it's like, why?
This shouldn't work, but because this is a movie, it's gonna work.
It's kind of funny though.
Okay.
Let's see. Oh yeah, then the lizard he walks right into the room where Gwen is. I mean, he's not here to kill her, but like the antidote's literally being made in the room next to him, and he just walks past it.
He's got more important things to do. I mean, somebody's got to carry this movie when Uncle Ben is not. Okay. Okay. Final action scene. Spider-Man saves the day. Okay, everyone is turned back into people,
and Gwen's dad gets stabbed by nails.
Yeah, well, it's very strong, powerful nails, you know, and he dies.
And when Spider-Man falls, like the lizard grabs him and saves him. So I guess he's back to being a good guy too, for some reason. But I just think it's funny is that, like, why is Spider-Man scared of Connor's letting go? Because you do know that you're Spider-Man.
You can stick to walls.
You can stick to walls. And
you still have webs as far as I know.
It's like, in the other movie you run out of webs, but here you still have webs. It's like, I don't know why you're scared. You're like, "No, don't let me go, doctor."
Look, I don't know. I don't know what to tell you on that one, boy.
But
Uncle Ben's not in this movie to carry it any further, so I don't know what to tell you.
Yeah, but
the movie just fell off a cliff as soon as he died. Okay.
Maybe that's the point.
I guess so.
Yeah, but now the lizard's been disarmed and
I see what you did there. And then I guess the movie ends, and that's the best part.
Yeah, something about promises. He's like, "Promise Greg will stay away." And he's like, "Of course." And then he breaks it immediately, so don't matter.
He's like, "I don't have to do it every time. I'm going to not break this. I'm going to break this promise like tomorrow." Look,
it's a movie.
It's a movie. It's not terrible. It really isn't. But it's not like, to me, this wasn't the Spider-Man movie that I wanted to see.
This wasn't amazing.
It wasn't amazing. That's exactly right. What do you give this movie, boy?
Well, see, when I was watching it, I was like, I'm not having fun. But when I talk about it and make fun of it, then I'm like, it was kind of good, you know?
Yeah.
I mean, I guess a 3.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with a low 3. It's not a terrible movie. It's fine.
I'm only giving it a 3 because I'm having fun talking about it.
Hey, you know what? Sometimes
It's funny like after it to talk about what happened after it, but like during it, I was like, ooh.
look, you can always tell the movies we don't want to talk about because you can just see I can see the look in your face, and I'm just like, he's hating. We want this to end so we can stop talking about this thing and be done with it. But look, this was not one of those. It's not a terrible movie. It's not a great movie. It's fine. Okay,
Yeah,
that's all it is.
it's part of the MCU though. I mean,
It is now.
it's part of Phase 1, so they were
It's part of Phase 1.
they were just getting started. So
Okay. Well, that's all I got to talk about. I'm gonna call this an episode. You got anything else to share with me, son?
no.
All right. Hey, like I said, like, subscribe, hit the bell icon if this is YouTube. If you're listening to us on the actual Gentleman Jugcast, which is available pretty much wherever you listen to your own podcasting needs.
Click all the stars.
Click all the stars. Okay? Do everything. We appreciate it. And tune in next time because the next one will be available
when it's ready.
On a wire, singing songs into a fire. You can hear my screeching tire till the moment I retire, but I'm still so